Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Abdul Jabbar, and today I'm going to be sharing with you several things that inspire me, that inspire me to travel. So this is going to be going to be an open conversation. It's going to be a talk. So I hope what I will share with you, you will learn from it, so that you also can get to know, you can get to understand why it's important to travel. So in my other video I talked about that I wanted to travel, but I have no money, and I leave the link in the description if you want to check it out. The link will be in the description. But today I'm going to be talking about several things that inspires me to want to travel the world. I'm not yet traveling, I'm not at that point yet, but I want to travel, and I'm going to be sharing with you some of the things that inspires me to travel. So let's get right into it. So traveling is eye-opening. As I said in my other video, I said that traveling is good for the soul. Traveling is amazing, and if you've never thought of doing it, you should just think of traveling. And these are some of the reasons, the tips, the things that I'll share with you will enable you to know why it's important to travel the world. So, without wasting time, let's get started. The first reason why I want to travel is that with traveling, you get to be exposed. You get the exposure, and exposure. There are different types of exposure. For example, the first thing is that the first thing is that you'll know a lot of places when you travel from different places. If you travel from one place to another, you'll get to know a lot of places that you had no idea that existed. For instance, but traveling doesn't have to be maybe you move from one country to another. You can choose to travel from your hometown. Maybe let me give an example. For instance, you stay in California. You decide, let me move to St. George, or let me move from New York to Las Vegas. So this also is traveling. You don't have to travel from Asia to Africa. You don't have to travel from China maybe to Brazil, so that you feel that you're traveling. Traveling can be just moving from one place to another, and that is also traveling, and it will give you the kind of exposure that you want. So this is the first reason why I want to travel. I want to know a lot of places, and this is what inspires me to travel. The exposure of knowing different places, how they look like, and how the structure of the buildings are like, and several things about those places. And the other exposure that I want to be talking about is the culture. When you travel to different places in the world, you'll get to interact with different people, and you'll get to know the other culture. Other culture that do exist in this world, and this will make you to appreciate the kind of culture that you come across in anywhere, in the places you go. And also you'll see the beauty of the other cultures. You'll be able to understand why people live in certain ways, and why do you live in a certain way. So this exposure is very important, and it's something that will open your eyes. It will open your eyes to so many things. It will broaden your mind, and you'll be able to think about so many things that that you didn't even comprehend. So traveling is good for that, and that is what inspires me, and that's why I want to do it. The other thing is that you'll get to view the world with a different perspective. For instance, if you're not traveling, you are only stuck on you're staying in one country, and you've been there for a while, and you don't move around. It will be very hard for you to get a different perspective. Because you're in one area, you don't move a lot, and you don't get to see different things. So you won't be able to think out of the box, and that is true. But if you travel, you'll be able to see so many things, and this will give you the opportunity to think outside the box, and perceive things differently, the way not the way that the other people don't perceive. So you'll be able to view the world in a different perspective, and you'll also be able to understand how several people live their life the way they do, and why some people prefer to be the way they are. So this is another exposure that really inspires me to travel, and I'm so much into it. The other thing is that also traveling, traveling is important, and I really want to travel because I want to learn more about myself. I want to get that exposure of learning more about myself. You know what? When you when you are when you are in your comfort zone, let me say you're used to being in one place for a while, and you get too comfortable. You don't move around from one place to another. It will be very hard for you to learn more about yourself. But when you try to move yourself out of your comfort zone and try to find other things, try to move from one place to another, you'll be going through some changes, and these changes are what will enable you to learn more about yourself. At one point you'll get stuck, maybe at a train station. Maybe you'll try to book your Airbnb, and you don't manage to get in contact with the host that you reserved your room, and this will stress you, and this will keep you on your toes. And through these challenges as well, you're traveling, you'll get to learn more about yourself, and you'll get to know things that you didn't even know about yourself, and this is very important. So this is another thing that inspires me to travel on the part of exposure. So the other thing that inspires me to travel is that I want to escape. Yeah, sometimes we all feel trapped with the situation and the lifestyle that we live in, the places that we live in, the people we interact with. We feel trapped, and we feel that we can no longer stretch our bodies. We can't stretch our arms to different places. We can't stretch our legs. So, for instance, when you stay at one point for a very long period of time, and you don't move around, it's kinda you'll feel trapped. And if you want to escape from what you're facing, maybe the challenges that you come across in your life, and several things, maybe on how to manage your relationships with other people, your family, and there's so many things that maybe your life hits so hard on you. The life is hard on you. So, but when you try to move around from one place to another, you won't feel trapped. You won't feel trapped because you'll be moving from one place to another. You'll be seeing a lot of things, and your perspective on life will change, and at the same time your lifestyle will change, and this is what will change you. So for instance, if you feel trapped, and you feel that you want to start over, I did a video about that and how to start over your life over, and I leave the link in the description, and if you are you can, so that you can check it out. So if you feel trapped and you think that your lifestyle is not the way that you want it to be, and you want to make a change, an amazing thing to do is for you is to just travel around the world, and this is what will give you will remove you outside of the box that you are in. This is what will enable you to escape from those things that you keep on facing on every day, and this is very important. So if you feel trapped, you don't like your lifestyle, and or maybe you want to change some things, and this traveling is amazing for that. You should do it, and that's why I really want to do it. Another thing is that the change of scene. Yeah, traveling. If you feel trapped at some point maybe in your life, and if you want to change that scene, if you want to have something new in your life, you have to travel. If you travel, you'll change the scene, and you won't be in the same environment that you used to be, and things will be different for you. And this is why I want to travel. So this is what inspires me to travel. And you know what? I know I'm going to do it some days. I'm so hopeful for that. So So let me share with you another thing that inspires me to travel. The experiences that comes from traveling. Yeah, when you travel, you get so much. So you get to know so much about different places, different people, different cultures, and you get to be experienced, and you won't be the same with the same guy or same woman who has been in the same country or town for a long period of time without moving from one place to another. You'll have so much experience, and this is something that will build you. It will build you, and it will increase the knowledge that you have on different things. So the exposure that I talked about earlier in my first point, with the exposure comes experience. If you're traveling so much and you are exposed to different places, different people, different cultures, and different environments, different food, all those things will give you experience that someone who doesn't travel won't have them. So, and this is very, very amazing. So if you guys are thinking of traveling, and you don't think that there's something that inspires you to do it, then this is what you should do it. It will comes with the experience. Also, apart from experience, at the same time also you'll have so much more to share than than those people who don't travel. If you travel a lot, you'll have so much to share than other people. And so, guys, something else that inspires me to travel is the experience that comes with traveling. When you travel, you get, as I talked about earlier, exposure. I told you that you'll be exposed to different things, different people, different places, different cultures, and this is what will give you the experience. With exposure comes experience. So you have experience on so many things that other people who don't travel won't have, and this is amazing. And that is what inspires me to travel. Another thing is that I have so much to share. When you travel, you get to see different places, different people, different things, and this is what will give you the chance to share several things with different people that you meet, even you meet in life. And this experience is what I need from traveling, and that's why it really inspires me to travel. Another thing is that also you have experience on how to manage your life when you are on the road, constantly moving from one hotel to another, moving from one Airbnb to another. This the way you handle your budget, the way you handle your money, the way you ensure that you get to travel on time, you get to the airport on time, you get to train station on time. This is what will also give you the experience on how to manage your life, and this will impact you positively. And this is what I want to do, and that is why it inspires me so much to travel the world. And the last thing that inspires me to travel the world is meeting new people. When you travel the world, and maybe let me say you travel from one country to another, and you choose that if I'm traveling, I'll be staying in hostels. Yeah, you can choose to stay in hostels, and that's one. And maybe you can choose to stay in Airbnbs. You can choose to stay in someone's place. That's what is couch surfing. Yeah, something like that. So when you travel, maybe let me say you stay in a hostel, you'll be able to meet different people, and the people you meet while traveling, you'll connect, you'll share so much, and these people you meet while traveling will be the people who will always will remain in your life. These are the people who you will always remember because of the places you went with them, where you met them, and this will help you creating a good. It will help you expand the circle of friends in your life, and this is very important. And the other thing is that you'll be when you meet new people, at the same time you'll be able to learn new languages as you travel. When you meet these new people, if you meet them and they'll teach you several words in their language, let me say you Spanish, for instance, You learn Spanish several with from the people that you meet, and this is amazing. So by the way, I'm learning Spanish currently. I'm using an app to learn Spanish, and it's amazing. It's amazing. I'm learning because I'm sure that some days I'll be traveling, so that I'll be able to talk with the locals that I meet in maybe in Mexico, Tulum. That's where that's a place that really inspired me. I've seen so many videos, and that place is so amazing, and I'm thinking of traveling at that place one time. I hope it will happen. So I'm learning new languages at the same time. Yeah, I hope that will happen too. So when you travel, you meet new people, you create new connections, new networks. You might even meet someone you'll be with for the rest of your life. You never know, and that is why that's what inspires me to travel. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any question, just leave your comment. If you have anything to add on, leave your comment. And if you have reached the end of this video, it means so much to me, and I really appreciate. And if you're new to my channel, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.